Heraclius I, Georgian, I, Erekle I, or Nazar Alī Khān, 1642–1709, of the Bagrationi dynasty, was a Georgian monarch who ruled the kingdoms of Kakheti, 1675–1676, 1703–1709, and Kartli, 1688–1703, under the protection of the Safavid dynasty of Iran. Early life. He was son of Prince David of Kakheti, 1612–1648, son of King Teimuraz I, by his wife Helen Erekle Princess Diasamidze, died 1695, taken to Russia when the pro-Persian king Rostam of Kartli defeated Teimuraz in 1648. He was raised and educated at the Romanov court at Moscow, where he was known as Tsarevich Nicholas Davidovich, Russian. In 1662, he returned to take over the then-vacant crown of Kakheti at the invitation of local nobility, but was defeated by the rival Prince Erekle, who enjoyed the Iranian support. Nicholas had to flee back to Russia, where he featured prominently and was best man of Tsar Alexis Mikhailovich in his wedding to Natalia Nereshkina in 1671, and stood in high favor with the Russian court. It is believed by some that he was a natural father of Peter the Great. The writer Alexei Nikolaevich Tolstoy, researching the biography of Peter the Great, informed Joseph Stalin that he had unearthed some documents which suggested Peter's father was a Georgian king. He thought he would ingratiate himself with Stalin by telling him this. Instead, Stalin was appalled and forbade Tolstoy to mention the matter ever again. Royal career in Kakheti. In 1675, Erekle conflicted with the Shah's government, abandoned Kakheti and defected to the Ottoman Empire. Prince Nicholas capitalized on the ensuing turmoil, returned for a second time, and was proclaimed as King of Kakheti Heraclius Erekle I. Earlier, in 1666, Shah Suleiman I had succeeded Abbas II on the Iranian Safavid throne. In 1674, Suleiman I asked him to decisively end his stay in Russia, ordered him to Isfahan, and promised to confirm him as king if Heraclius apostatized to Islam. The king refused to become Muslim and the Shah's subject, citing the oath of allegiance given by his ancestor, Alexander II of Kakheti, r. 1574–1605, to Fyodor I of Russia. Hence, he was deprived of the crown, being allowed, however, to settle to Isfahan. Kakheti was subsequently under direct Safavid rule. In Kartli, in 1688, when the government of Iran declared its recalcitrant subject George XI of Kartli deposed, Heraclius acceded to the Shah's pressure. He converted to Islam, assuming the title of Nazar Alī Khān in 1676. In reward, Heraclius was confirmed as king of Kartli and given the Persian army to win over the crown. To buttress Heraclius's authority, the Shah appointed Abbas Ali Khan, formerly a Baghlabag of Ganja, as Persian viceroy in Kakheti, residing at Kararagak. The Khan failed, however, to prevent George XI from staging a comeback in 1691 and blockading Heraclius. Nazar Alī Khān, in Tiflis, his capital. It was not until 1696 that George admitted defeat and came to Isfahan to offer his submission to the new Shah, Sultan Hussein. At the same time, the Shah grew increasingly dissatisfied with Nazar Alī Khān's administration. Having spent most of his life in Russia and Iran, his lack of knowledge of Georgian national traditions, he had already estranged his subjects. A vacillating ruler, addicted to strong drink, though capable at times of being brave, philanthropic and reformist, he never really achieved a firm control of his possessions, or made himself popular with the populace of Kakheti. Meanwhile, George XI managed to gain the favor of Shah Hossein and was reconfirmed as King of Kartli in 1703, while Nazar Alī Khān was removed from the throne and ordered to Isfahan, where he was invested by Hossein as King of Kakheti and appointed the commander of the Shah's personal guard. He was never able to return to his kingdom, however, and died at the Persian capital in 1710, being succeeded on the throne by his son, David II. Imam Quli Khan, who had run Kakheti during Nazar Alī Khān's absence at Isfahan. Family. Heraclius I married, in 1677, Anna, daughter of Prince Shermazan Kolakashvili, died before April 1716. They were the parents of 2 sons and 2 daughters. David II. Imam Quli Khan, 1678–2 November 1722, King of Kakheti, 1703–1709–1722. Princess Aileen, Banjarnam, 1687–27 April 1750, who in 1715 married King Jesse of Kartli. Teimuraz II, c. 1692 8 January 1762, King of Kakheti, 1729–1736, 1738–1744, and of Kartli, 1744–1762. Princess Ketivin, died 1718, who married Prince Abel Andronikashvili. Princess Mariam, c. 1698–1732, who married in 1714 Prince Edisha Kolakashvili and became a nun in widowhood, with the name of Makreen. She was a hymnist and copyist of religious texts. Heraclius I also had several natural children born of unknown concubines, of which better known are Constantine II. Mahmud Quli Khan, died 28 December 1732, King of Kakheti, 1722–1732. Ketivin Begum, died 1752, who married c. 1742 Prince Abdullah Beg of Kartli. Little is known of Heraclius's other children. Ismail, Rostam, 1685–1703. Vakhtang, died 1695. Dmitri, 1688–1700. Gorgazal, died 1697. George, Reza Quli Mirza, Mustafa Mirza. Ancestry. Sources: Lang, David Marshall. 1957. The Last Years of the Georgian Monarchy. 1658–1832. New York, Columbia University Press. Makaberidze, Alexander, ed. 2007. Erekle I. Dictionary of Georgian National Biography. Accessed October 9, 2007. Rayfield, Donald. 2013. Edge of Empires. A History of Georgia. Reaction Books. ISBN 978178023-0702.